This week in science, we are going to try and solve a problem. And that problem came to me when I was talking to my daughter, Mackenzie, who loves to go camping. Whenever she goes camping, she loves to have s'mores. And she loves to melt the marshmallows and have the melted chocolate. And she does this over a fire. Now, the problem is sometimes when she goes camping, she cannot have a fire because of a fire ban, or maybe it's too dry, or she's at home and we don't have a fire pit and she can't build a fire here at home and she'd still like to have s'mores. So I thought this is a great problem for us to try and solve. And you might have some people in your family who think this is the same kind of problem. So what I did was I interviewed Mackenzie and talked to her about the s'more makers and what we could do to try and help her solve her problem. And then today and tomorrow, we're going to work on building those s'more makers for her at home. So today what I want you to do is just watch this whole video. You can watch Mackenzie's interview. And then after the interview, I will tell you what our next step is. So this is my daughter, Mackenzie, and I'm going to interview her about s'more maker and what kind she'd like and get to know her a little better. So be thinking of this when you interview your person. Okay, Mackenzie. So tell me, what are some things you like to do?
I like to go camping and hiking and stuff outdoors.
Outdoors, okay. When you go camping, what do you do when you go camping?
I like to make s'mores and go hiking and set up the tent.
Okay. What do you do when you make your s'mores? How do you usually make them?
Using a fire.
Using a fire. What do you do when there's a fire ban?
Usually I just don't make s'mores.
And how does that make you feel?
Sad.
It's sad because you don't get to eat them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How would you feel if you had a way to make s'mores when there was a fire ban?
That'd be really nice.
Okay.
It'd make camping more fun.
It'd make camping more fun. Okay. So if I could design a s'more maker for you, then you'd be able to use it. Yes. And it'll be powered by the sun. So why don't we find out? I'm going to ask you a few questions about that. Okay. Can you tell me, first of all, if you had a s'more maker, how big would you want it when you go camping?
Probably not too big because I have a small car.
A small car. And you have to get all your camping gear in there and still have that. You don't want it too heavy.
Right.
Okay. Also, like anything special when you make s'mores? Certain ways you like to eat them or don't like to eat them, or things you use?
I don't know.
No? Okay, that's
no,
fine.
Just normal s'mores.
Just normal s'mores. Okay, I didn't know sometimes if you like to use Reese's with them or no marshmallows, or how you like to.
Reese's or cookie dough.
Ooh, cookie dough. Hadn't thought of that one. That sounds quite tasty. Okay, so you like to use other things besides just plain old chocolate?
Yeah.
And do you always use marshmallows?
No.
No, sometimes you just melt chocolate?
Sometimes I just melt chocolate.
And put on graham cracker. Okay, so that's some good information we need to know when I'm going to make my s'more maker. Now I want to find out, what do you like? Like, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. And also anything special you really like or don't like?
I like paw prints and mountains.
Okay. Anything you don't like? Any certain color or things you don't like, so I don't accidentally put that on there?
I don't like yellow.
Okay.
I think that's it.
That's it? Okay. So now I'm going to think about all those things I learned about Mackenzie and s'more maker, and then I'm going to try and create a s'more maker for her to use when there's a fire ban. You just finished listening to my interview of Mackenzie about her problem of when she goes camping and would like to eat s'mores. So now you have a choice to make. You can either find someone in your family or call someone, grandma, grandpa, cousin, friend, and interview them and find out about what they would like in their s'more maker if you were going to make one for them. Or you can use Mackenzie's interview and make a s'more maker for her. And that's all we're going to do today. And then tomorrow we will start to design our s'more makers. So today I just want you to listen, start getting some ideas. You might want to brainstorm some ideas of a s'more maker, interview someone if you want to interview them, and be ready to go tomorrow.